the travel forecast is perfect. You know, we've got wild temperature swings on the other hand, which that will be a bit interesting because we go from 65 tomorrow up to 80 on Wednesday and then right back down into the 50s just in time for Thanksgiving Day. So we're going to discuss all of that. But again, if you are traveling in-state, you're fine. Mostly clear skies right now atop the Plaza Tower. Things have been wild today as far as our temperatures go. So for the almanac, that's wrong. 56 degrees, that's the recorded low temperature at 4 o'clock today. The system will update once we get to about 3 o'clock, but we're in the 40s right now. 76 was the high temperature today, so even the computer is confused by what happened today because we had a cold front move through in the middle part of the day. We were warmer in the morning than where we were in the afternoon, but that's not going to be the case tomorrow. We'll be warmer in the afternoon. 65 will be your high temperature, and then as I was mentioning to Casey and Isaac, I mean, we're very close to 80 on Wednesday, and then we level out. Look at this, 50s and 60s through next Monday after Wednesday's warm day. So the front is going to wash out in the Gulf of Mexico tomorrow, and then it's going to come back as a warm front as we move into your Wednesday. But we've got a ridge of high pressure that's going to settle in. This will keep us dry. So there's the ridge I mentioned, the front washing out in the Gulf of Mexico, but watch what happens late in the day Tuesday. One thing we're going to look out for is this warm front, which lifts up to the north, and then this is going to allow the cold front to move through late Wednesday night. Now, of the two cold fronts, the one that moved through today and the one that's going to move through Wednesday evening or Wednesday night, this will be the stronger of the two. The front moves to the south and to the east. Rain chances very slim for Thanksgiving Day, and then another ridge of high pressure is going to be anchored over West Texas. So what does this mean for the travel forecast for tomorrow? As I mentioned, if you're traveling in-state, you're fine. If you're traveling out of state and you're utilizing an airline, the airlines could mess up, or there could be weather, one of the two. We could see some snow across the Colorado Rockies, and then we could see some rain from the Gulf Coast up the eastern seaboard, but here in Texas, just absolutely perfect from a lack of rain standpoint. And then Wednesday, we're still dealing with that snowstorm up in the Rockies, and then maybe a couple areas of rain along the Gulf Coast in the Ohio River Valley as well. Temperature-wise, we fall into the upper 30s and lower 40s overnight. High temperatures tomorrow afternoon, back into the mid-60s. And as we look at your Thanksgiving forecast, I've got our temperatures forecasted to be in the 50s for Thanksgiving afternoon. Will be partly cloudy and breezy as well. But no rain to worry about Thanksgiving or for Black Friday for that matter. And then we're in the upper 50s Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. We could crack 60 in some locations this weekend, but it will be relatively chilly, and we could see our first widespread freeze early Friday morning because I've got our low at 33 for East Texas and 34 for Deep East Texas. But there you go, temperatures in the 50s and 60s with the exception of Wednesday, which some areas could be pretty close to record high temperatures. Isaac, Casey.
Definitely a roller coaster. Thank you.